Checked. Box.
And hello again, everybody. Jeremy Hartley with you, and this is another video. I think it's going to be the last video, actually, in the Mortal Kombat 1 accessibility series for the Xbox Series X. But of course, as I always tell you, you can follow along to a certain degree with PlayStation. You just have to make sure that your controller names fit what the PS5 has, rather than the Xbox. And that is relatively easy to do if you just look it up online. You can discover the differences between the lingo of the various keys on the control types on the controller for both places. Anyway, since this is the final video, I'll just go ahead and put an email address that you can contact me at if you wish. If you don't feel like leaving comments, I was going to put that into the description, but I decided not to. Figured I'd do it at the end of the video. I figured if you're at the end of this video and you still want to ask a question or give a comment, then I will give you that opportunity in the form of an email address, and that is jdhartleyaccess@gmail.com. So J as in Juliet, D as in David, Hartley is Hartley, and then the word access at gmail.com. All right, so that gets that out of the way. Today, in this final video, I want to show you something about invasions. And we talked about invasions in our previous video, but I want to, there's a part of the invasions thing that does not read with the screen reader yet, and it happens to be the shops. And shops allow you in invasions to buy things called consumables that will help you deal with certain environmental things, as well as give you some are like energy based things that allow you to gain 30% of your health for one match, in a match, if your health goes below a certain threshold. And there's some other things. So it would be good to have access to this information in the shops, because I think there's parts of invasions where you'll need some of these consumables, based on some of the stuff that I've read about consumables and what they do. There is a way around it currently, and that is by streaming the Xbox to a PC by way of the Xbox app, and then performing OCR on the screen, preferably using NVDA. I work for a company. I work for the company that actually manufactures JAWS, but I find that JAWS OCR on these screens are less than adequate in most cases, and I find that NVDA does a much better job. And this is even if I set my screen recognition to Microsoft OCR, which NVDA has by default. But for some reason, NVDA does a better job of keeping track of the things on the screen. Usually, now this is the caveat is usually, if you have JAWS and NVDA, I would recommend trying both of them out to see which one works for you. All right, so we are going to try this. I think, let's take a listen to where my sounds are. All right, so I have two nodes I can go to that are part of an objective, and I believe one of them is a shop. I believe it's the one on the left. So it's funny, I was sitting here listening to my previous video, and I realized, there are, I had mentioned that one of the chimes sounds more mellow. Well, not only does it sound more mellow, but it's in a different octave. So you can tell that the objective chime is in a higher pitch, higher octave, and the pathway to go that is not part of your objective but it's still unlocked is a lower octave. So we'll play this again just so that you get the picture of that. So you got high, low, high, and then and then a thud in the middle. um, anyway, so I believe if I go to the left here, that will give us our shop. Okay, so I'm going to try this now.
Damn demons. Opponent level 1.
And no.
Opponent fighter. Chaos maker. Opponent cameo.
Where is my shop? No, I don't want to fight a demon right now.
Raiden. Electric. Sector. Fire. X button consumables. Wallet. 5,000. Oh, so pretty. Opponent level 1. Opponent fighter. Little Aluna. Opponent level 1. Opponent fighter. Hatchling. Opponent cameo. Frost. A button enter. Y button invasion menu. Level 1. Raiden.
Okay.
Oh, so pretty. Opponent level 1. Opponent. Little Aluna. Opponent level 1.
Interesting.
Opponent fighter. Hatchling. Opponent cameo. Jax. A button enter. Y button invasion.
Sucks.
Y button invasion menu. Level 1. Raiden. Electric. Theater crasher. Opponent level
I'm just going
1.
backwards.
Opponent fighter. Newcomer. Opponent. Y button invasion menu. Level 1. Raiden. Electric. Sec.
In my new era, choice is yours. But live in quiet serenity.
Little Aluna. Opponent level 1. Opponent fighter. Hatchling. Oh, so pretty. Opponent level 1. Opponent fighter. Lady in waiting. Opponent cameo.
Meet the Collector, my personal shopper and lifetime pickleball teammate. He's a cool dude, just don't get on his bad side. My man's always on the hunt for shiny new stuff.
I found it.
He'll buy or sell pretty much anything.
Cage Mansion. Much anything. Be dismissed.
All right, so we are now in the shop. Okay, that's good. I had to walk around and locate it a little bit, but I did find it.
Shop information. After discovering a shop, you can teleport back to the nearest shop from the pause menu. Shops will refresh their stocked items every hour. Be dismissed.
Okay, so here we go. We've got our shop, and we are going to go ahead and put this. You can teleport back once you find a shop. You can do it from the pause menu, and of course we know what the pause menu is because we have a video on the pause menu. Not necessarily the invasion pause menu, but it's certainly a pause menu that you can get to by pressing the menu button. And one of those options, now that we found this shop, will be the shop that we can teleport back to. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to enter this shop. And as you can hear, there's no screen reader voicing here. And you can tell there's a menu because if I move up and down, hear that? Hear that click? Move left and right. There's a click. So we definitely have some stuff scrolling through here. But the menu does not read. So what I'm going to try to do is I am going to try and use my screen reader.
Recognizing. Result document.
And using NVDA.
Right, 500. X5. Shop. X5. 81,500. X5. Consumable. Molten capsule.
Molten capsule. Consumable.
Uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay.
Grants plus 50% fire resistance for the next encounter.
Grants 50% fire resistance for the next encounter. Well, that sounds good.
Available. 5. Cost. Available. 5.
All right, so 5 of them are available.
Cost. 1,500.
Wow, 1,500. Now keep in mind, I've got 5,000 coins, or 5,000 crowns.
6. Purchase. 5,200.
Yeah, I've got 5,200.
5,200.
All right, so reasonably, that's reasonable. I think I'm going to purchase that.
Stocks window.
I'm assuming that if I press A here, I will purchase it. Alright, now if I go back in, I'm going to have to OCR it again because there is just no screen reader at all.
Recognizing. Result document. Purchase this item. Consumable. Molten capsule. MO. Grants plus 50% available. Select quantity. At 1,500. Cost. But purchase. B cancel.
Okay. So
Stocks window.
I don't know how to select quantity. I'm not really sure how to do that, but if I'm just going to see if I can purchase one. So I'm going to press A to try to purchase this. Oh.
Notification from achievements.
Oh.
Achievement unlocked 15. Take and deny trade for an item from an Earth Realm shop. Go to the guide to open.
Okay, well there's a... Okay, interesting. Alright. So, I'm curious now.
Recognizing. Result document. Right. 500. Shop. At 1,500. A 1,500. X5. Consumable. Molten capsule. Uncombo. Grants plus 50% encounter. Available. Full cost. Available. 4.
Okay, so it looks like I have purchased that.
Cost. 1,500. Purchase. 3,700. 3,007. Stocks window.
Right, now I have 3,700. Okay. So now if I go ahead and down arrow on my D-pad. What do we have here?
Recognizing. Result document. Right. 5. Shop. At 1,500. A 1,500. X5. Consumable. Crying stone.
A crying stone. What's the crying stone do?
RAR.
Rar. Alright, it must be rare, I guess.
Your fighter resurrects back to 50% health. Only once for the next encounter.
Only once for the next encounter.
Available. 10. Cost.
Ooh.
Not enough crowns.
Oh, I don't have enough crowns for that.
3,700.
Oh.
3,700.
Man, it doesn't even tell me how much it costs. It just tells me I don't have enough.
Stocks window.
Well, that's a bummer. I should have bought the crying stone. Alright, anything else here? Let's see.
Recognizing. Result. Right. Shop at 1,000. A 1,000. X5. Consumable. Crying stone. RAR. Stocks window.
Okay, what happens if I move to the right? No. Okay. Oh, there we go. So if I move up and then to the right.
Recognizing. Result document. Shop. 1,005. 1,000. Zeo. 1,500. Consumable. Arctic capsule.
Arctic capsule.
NCOMMO. Grants plus 50% ice resistance for the next encounter.
Alright, I'm going to buy that. This
Stocks
one
window.
too, I think. There you go. And purchase this item. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to get out of here at the shop.
Shop. A button enter. Y button invasion menu. Level 1. Raiden. Electric. Sector. Fire.
Okay.
X button.
And then now you
consumables,
hear...
Wallet. 2,200 crowns.
2,200 crowns. Now, it says X consumables. Now, I'm curious, will it actually read these consumables now that I've actually purchased them?
Consumables. Molten capsule. Grants plus 50% fire resistance for the next encounter. A button activate. Y button discard. B button close.
Oh, see? Now it does read that. It reads everything.
Arctic capsule. Grants plus 50% ice resistance for the next encounter. A button activate. Y button discard. B button close.
Okay. So there you go. So it does read it.
Molten capsule. Grants plus 50% fire resistance for the next encounter. A button activate. Y button discard. B button close.
Okay, well that's good news because that's really good news. Because what that means is that it should be relatively easy to make the shops read if it's already reading it here. So, okay. Well, that's good. All right, so I just wanted to demonstrate that, how to make a purchase using our OCR, and the fact that once we do make a purchase, we can, in fact, read our consumables and activate them in the normal way by hitting X for consumable and going through there. So apologies to anyone who got frustrated as I walked around trying to find the shop. I knew it was there. I just went the wrong direction. And I didn't want to go back and redo this video again. So, small price to pay, I guess. If you sat through the whole darn thing, more power to you. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this. As I said, if you wish to make any comments, jdhartley@gmail.com. And Hartley is Hartley. Okay, well, that's going to do it, I think. And so, until next time, Jeremy Hartley saying so long. Saying so long until we meet again.